What I want to talk about on today's call is the state of marketing, the power of focus, Facebook advertising, the best 3 sales questions, video marketing, the importance of faces.
This call is being recorded.
So what I want to talk about on today's call, guys, is how changing 2 settings on my phone actually changed my life. And I know that that's sad, but it's actually true. I want to share with you guys 2 settings that you can change so that it can absolutely increase your focus, increase your productivity, and improve your personal relationships. And it's funny, I've been working remotely for 9 years. So we have an office now, but for the 9 years leading up to opening our offices, I was a remote employee. And so being mobile first and kind of mobile only became a big necessity. And I've learned that if you don't control your phone will control you. If you don't control your phone will control your life. And I'm going to share with you 2 settings that I want all of you guys to change. And I'm sure you could do this on an iPhone or an Android. It actually took me less than 2 minutes to make this change. And I've estimated about a 10x increase in productivity since I did it. So the first thing I did, this one's big, is you need to disable audio and vibration alerts for text messages. Like, people get so many text messages per day that if every time somebody replies and says K, your phone buzzes or you hear a beep, it's insanely annoying. SMS has gone too far. So the text alerts were my #1 digital distraction, and I haven't missed them once. And here's why you don't need an audio or a vibration alert when you get a text. Guys, people spend 145 minutes a day on their phone. We use our phones 76 times a day. If you actually sleep 8 hours and you take the other 16 hours, okay? People are checking their phone 5 times an hour. We check our phones every 12 minutes. So because we now check our phone so often, we don't need our phone to tell us when to check it. We do it automatically. I mean, we talked about this on a call recently, guys. When you are interrupted by an unnecessary distraction, it takes 25 minutes to refocus and get back into the swing of things. So I want to challenge you guys to try this. Turn off audio and vibration notifications for your text messages. Now, I do leave the little red icon on showing me that I have a new text because sometimes those are important. But remember, you're going to check your phone 15 times an hour. Why do you need the push alert? The other thing I did, and this is a big one, is I turned off all other alerts. The only thing I have on for an alert is the little badge icon where it shows that there's a number. Like, I know it's nice if someone tags you in a post on Facebook to get an alert, but how many times are you going to check Facebook anyway today? I know it's nice to get a push alert when your favorite team won their game, but aren't you going to check ESPN later anyway? So for me personally, I only include badge app icons for the apps that I use every single day. Like when there's a banner or like a box alert that pushes up, it gives a lot of context. So it makes you want to read it. It makes you want to check it. But when you just see the little red number, that isn't nearly as distracting, at least for me. So right now, I get 0 push alerts on my phone. 0 push alerts. Now, I will tell you, at least on iPhone, they make it incredibly difficult to turn all the notifications off. You have to go into your settings, go into notification, and even when you turn it off, you have to turn off like 3 more toggles. There's no reason it should be as hard as it is, but why do you think they make it that way? They want it to be crack. They want you to be fiending for it. They want you to be addicted to your phone. And that's not what you should want. So even with the icons that I leave the little number on, it's literally like my inbox and one other one like Slack. Guys, these are small changes that can net you big results. And I just want you guys to try it for a couple weeks, especially with the holidays and the end of the year coming up. You know, what I've found is that not only will you thank me a week from now if you try this, the people around you will thank you. Being less digitally distracted improves your work focus and it deepens your personal relationships. I believe those two things are a lot more important to stay alert about than the phone. Now, I want to give you guys a couple bonus tips as well. So the two settings are no audio or vibration alerts or alerts for text, just the little number, and turn off all other alerts. Guys, it is a game changer. You don't need a push alert every time something happens on the fucking internet. Now, here's a couple tips. This is a pro tip because whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's, what I actually will do during the holidays or on a vacation is I will actually uninstall Slack and my email app. I don't even want it on my phone. I want to make it as hard as possible to go into those apps. Now, I will be honest, when you love what you do, it's harder to follow these rules. But not seeing the app at all, not having it where I'm used to having it is super helpful for me. So during the Thanksgiving break or the Christmas break or the New Year's break, or just really any time you're spending significant time with your family and friends, uninstall the apps that you use the most. I can't tell you guys how much that's helped me. The last bonus tip, and this is something I do every December, and it takes me a few hours, but it actually saves me several hours every single week once I do it. And it's what I call a digital purge, a digital detox. What I do, guys, is I go on Facebook and I go on Twitter and I go into my inbox and I hide every human I can that I don't want to keep up with anymore. I go on Twitter and I unfollow hundreds and hundreds of accounts. I go on Facebook and I hide any posts from any people that I don't want in my news feed ever again. I go in my inbox and I unsubscribe from all the emails that I just keep deleting that I haven't unsubscribed from. Guys, I do this every December and it's my most fun day of the year. You add a lot of connections over the years. You let a lot of stuff enter your news feeds. It's your news feed. You can control it. So go hide all the negative Nancys on Facebook. Go unfollow all the Twitter accounts that piss you off. Go on an email unsubscribe fest. It is awesome. It is the most gratifying thing that you can do. In closing, guys, there's a saying that I use a lot that I loved. I never forgot it. I learned it when I worked at Quicken Loans, which is what you focus on is what you find. And my goal and my challenge to you guys is let's all focus on finding focus in a world where everyone else is always digitally distracted. Thanks for your time, guys. Have a great week. Hey, this is Chris. Thanks for listening to my call. If you enjoyed the call, please subscribe right now. Also, share the episode and use the hashtag #CallsWithChris. Every week, I choose a few people randomly to win a free signed copy of the conversion code, my USA Today best-selling book. You can also visit Curaytor.com. That's Curaytor.com to learn more about my company, which is the one I'm running during these calls. We help small businesses grow faster, and we've been featured recently by Inc., Forbes, Fortune, and Entrepreneur.